I've got a kill. Like right off the bat. Is that freaking that blonde Tommy? That girl who does those broadcasts. It's like, oh my god.
What are you talking about? Who?
Tommy Lauren, I think her name is. Or something like that.
Is she on the news?
Was she a news
I know
reporter?
exactly who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. That girl that is just... She just makes your head want to explode. Everything that comes out of her mouth.
Oh my god. Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
This bitch.
That would probably be the kill.
This bitch.
She's really attractive, but she...
Three Dudes Babbling Podcast with a special guest.
Hey guys, how's it going? We're Complexions. My name is Ben.
I'm Will.
I'm Zac.
And welcome to the show. We're here at Three Dudes Babbling. Hope you enjoy.
Yeah,
Did you have to look at the sticker to remember what the show was?
Dude, I am so ADHD, like nothing will stick in my brain. I have to give myself cues like crazy.
4 women talking.
Oh god, no! This is not. This is what fucking what's
This
it
is
called?
one.
This is not The View.
Wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's 3 dudes. Wait,
What are they doing? Sitting.
we're
Oh shit!
we're babbling.
Oh, I get where we got the name from.
Yeah.
Someone asked me one time, and I was like, we literally just bullshitted the name. It was literally like we kind of looked at what we do, and we're like, yeah.
I thought it was just funny.
It was. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, but we have a special guest. We have Cleveland band Complexions.
Yep.
What would you guys classify your music?
Heavy pop.
Heavy pop.
Pop, metal, pop,
Rock. Pop.
ish.
Pop.
Do you guys just like saying pop,
Yes.
Oh,
pop,
God.
top,
Fun word to say.
pop, 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 pop?
Guys, I found the thing.
What thing?
My porn star name would be Uncle Astronaut.
Is that what we're starting off with?
Yeah, we're gonna start. Okay,
Oh, dear
we'll kick
God.
off this. We were talking about porn. Go figure.
Yeah.
And
Alex in a porno on Pornhub.
Uncle Astronaut.
He's
Look
got
it
the
up.
mustache.
Look it up.
All right, Josh.
So we're all gonna come up with our porn star names.
I don't need the generator.
Yeah,
Because I already typed your name.
I
in.
already
That's
know
you.
mine.
I'm Captain Astronaut. Wait, what was yours?
Uncle Astronaut.
It's because you guys are brothers.
We're the brother of the
we're
captain.
So this is what we're gonna refer to each other the whole podcast with our porn star
Oh
names.
God, please don't. Please don't. That's just awful.
Uncle Astronaut, shut the fuck up.
What's my
Listen to the captain.
Captain. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, I got a solid one.
What is it?
Dicky Kabasa.
Oh man, how'd you find that? Where'd you get it?
I don't know. You just type
Just
your name
pass
in.
it
We're
around.
passing
Just-
the phone.
yeah.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
just passing it around.
Yeah.
Oh man, we got some good ones.
Dicky
Pretty good.
Kabasa.
Dicky
Is it
Kabasa.
because you're Polish?
I
Are you
am
Polish?
Irish.
Oh, yeah. It'd be funnier if you were Polish.
My last name's
Kabasa.
Croatian though, but I don't tell you when I'm Croatian.
Yeah, I mean you don't want to be social.
Sorry.
So my porn name is Buck Rammer.
It sounds like it's from the south.
Hey, Buck.
What
my
up,
name's
y'all?
Buck.
It's Buck Rammer here, and I'm going to show you guys how to excavate a butthole today.
And I like to fuck.
Alright, mine is Buck Dangler.
Nice. All
I
right.
think they
English.
just like to reuse some of the
It's just not like an algorithm. We're just
I already
going down
have
a
one. I
list.
don't need to. I have one.
No.
No, I have one. I
What-
made one up
what is it?
years ago. Buster Cherry.
Buster
Buster Cherry.
Alright,
I
Bust.
still
That's
want to see what it's gonna be.
I like that.
It was either that or Eric, tile dysfunction, but you know, which one's gonna sell?
According to this, yours is Private Lotta Tang.
Wow.
Private lot of
Military.
tank.
Alright, private.
Apparently.
Get some
I
boom
think we're all
there.
like either.
Oh Lord.
You guys are in the space.
Yep.
Force.
Ironically, if anyone plays PlayStation, our name is my name's Sheep in Space, and his is
Ducks in space.
Ducks in Space. So we like to be in space.
Mine's Poppy Brown.
We're
Dog, so-
astronauts. So we're gonna kick off the well. Besides that, we're gonna get into the interview. So when it comes to making music, who takes the lead?
This fucking guy.
I do just
What
because,
the audience doesn't know, because we don't have visual, they all
Yeah, we do.
pointed
At Ben.
at Ben,
Okay.
the vocalist, correct?
Yes. Yeah. I've just been doing it the longest. I've been
Like music or writing or what?
yeah, just writing pretty much. Like before these guys, I had other members in the band, and I did all the writing, lyrics, guitar, drums.
So no one was like, "Fuck, dude, just do the writing." We
Yeah.
we don't want to do anything.
That's
Well,
how it
he'll
was.
just come up with like a riff every freaking day of the week, literally, and just be like, "All right, I got a new song," and then he'll stay up till like midnight, and then there's a song done in the morning.
Yeah.
That's what I find like fascinating when I like read some of these like articles with like artists and stuff. They're like, "Yeah, I'll just stay up all night just thinking of these
Yeah.
riffs and bridges and stuff like that," and they're like, "I gotta find something with it." Is that how it's like with you?
Yeah, honestly, when you make a riff, it's kind of like it's like a point of no return. Like if you want the song to be successful and the riff to be good, you have to write the rest of the song, and to write the rest of the song, you have to stay there until it's done. Like if you go to bed and come back, then it's like I lost it.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
Now, has there like that's probably happened to you how many times?
oh,
Has
just about
anything
every time.
has anything like come back to you? Like if you took a 5-minute break or something like that?
Yeah, honestly, you can take it's good to
Should
take breaks. Yeah,
Brain-
like
your brain needs to rest.
Well, it's kind of like a book writer, a book author. Sometimes they'll get like
yeah,
whatever, and you just need to walk it off, take a second, take a deep breath or whatever.
yeah.
I always
there's-
wondered about that.
There's like writer's block and stuff like that, and also you actually become less productive if you don't take like strategic breaks.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
your brain is kind of like in school, you can't pay attention. You're not getting what the teacher's saying, is because it's not really a natural flow of break.
Well, like
Yeah.
because your brain can only handle so much in a time period,
Yeah.
because it does need that little break.
Mhm.
With that, are you ever like sitting in a bar or restaurant, you like hear like a song over the radio, and you're like, "Fuck, wait," and you have that like napkin, and you get like an idea, like an epiphany.
Yeah, sometimes like I'll write it on my arm or something. Like I don't really use my phone too much. I guess I should make some notes in my phone. But
So you're
easier,
old school.
easier said than done.
yeah,
You
yeah.
carry like a Sharpie and just like
No,
You're-
I usually can find one or get one. And another good way is I'll make a video and I'll just like sing into it, and I'll send that video to myself in Facebook Messenger. Yeah,
All right.
awesome.
just got a video.
Yeah, I mean, I can just imagine you being at like a bar and you have like writing all over yourself, and someone's like,
Some
I
chick's
don't-
like, "I love tattoos."
Yeah.
"We don't want to discuss that one."
Yeah.
Go on. But like some girl looks at you, she's like, "I don't want to talk to that guy. He's a fucking freak. He has writing all over. He's
I think
writing.
it's the
He's
other
been
way around.
writing on himself the whole night."
Talking to himself,
Yeah, I
rocking
was about
back
to.
and
You're
forth.
sitting in the corner.
He's
You're
like
just
He's
like.
like schizophrenic over there. Wait, why do you think it would be the other way, Joe? Explain. You have. Okay, he's dumb. He's dumb. He's done. But like, is there any inspirations that you have like that like spurs it, like that you're influenced by or something like that?
Well, let's see. Lately, I guess kind of what inspires me personally, and we can ask these guys what inspires them. 'Cause these guys write some good riffs too. Like,
That's what I was gonna open up
Yeah.
to you guys, because I'm like, obviously, I mean, you guys are a band.
For me, it's feeling and emotion, definitely.
yeah,
I
Care to explain a little bit more?
like how I'm feeling that day or that time.
Well,
So
like,
his
I mean,
feelings and
Quite
emotions.
literally,
I mean, like,
literally my feelings and
depending on
emotions.
what you're doing, like if you're busy at work or something like that, and you're just like really into what you're doing, and then all of a sudden like something will kind of come up, or
I'm sorry, it just
Yeah.
seems like you goof off at work a lot.
I
to
try
your
not
Snapchat.
to.
I know your dad's gonna be listening to this. He's like, you know what? That fucker's right.
Those fuckers do. Kevin and Will think off a lot, yeah.
well, it's
But yeah, it's a lot of feeling and emotion, really. Like things that happen or things that are said throughout the day. Like you take that in, and then I don't know. With my mind, it's just like something pops in and like a certain pattern, and then you like develop that pattern, and
No,
I'll just be like, hey Ben, I got a riff. Like let's record tonight. And
no, I have a question. Like, I was listening to a podcast yesterday, and they were talking about Elvis's last show and how he like forgot the words and stuff like that, and like he was actually like he was so emotionally into it that he actually like started crying and forgot the words. Has that ever happened to you guys? Like even making up a song?
Oh, actually, that's a funny thing. If you're not bawling, then the song isn't good to me. It's like I'll write out lyrics and I'll actually be like, shut the door, barricade the door. I'll be like bawling in there, like, because like you can make some real, I guess just like really emotional topics that like hit you home, and you hope that it hits other people as well.
Yeah, and and that's where you get the following from, because obviously you guys probably have some fans out there, and they probably, I mean, there's a reason why they listen to you guys. It's probably because when you're writing the music, it's probably, you know, they're like, you know, I feel that. You know, I want to keep following these guys, and that's why I find very interesting that people just to like relate so much to someone because they don't know how to put the words into their own, and they're like, this guy captivated it.
Well, that's actually a really big thing off of what he was saying, like what emotion you're feeling. It's like an interpretation of the emotion that you're feeling. And I read somewhere or watched a video that there's like actually 14 or 15 different emotions that humans can feel. And the only ones that are really talked about are like just happy, sad, mad. But there's like a lot of different feelings for different things, and it's kind of cool to have like, I guess, like a wide emotional palette. Like as far as like a work of art, like a album or like an EP, it's good to like explore as many different emotions as you can.
And then you'll have people listening and just be like, "What is this feeling that I'm having?" Like this.
That's how I like to take in music too. Like when I'm listening to a song, it's not just like the rhythm and the riff and everything, but like actually what the vocals are really saying, like what the lyrics mean, and like what they make you feel. Like that's why I like music.
That's one thing that I've kind of like noticed is when you're listening to something, if you don't know what they're trying to get across, you're only like it's your perspective that you're getting it from. So like you could be singing about like being in love or something like that, and then I could interpret it by like, I don't know, you being upset or something like that. You know what I mean? It's they sometimes people misinterpret stuff when in all actuality you're trying to get this across, and you know, people just kind of take it how they want to take it.
Because I know when I drive with him, sometimes he's like, "This song just gave me chills." Because and then you're like, I mean, that's happened pretty much to all of us. I know I just went to Pittsburgh to see Anthony Green. And just he's such an emotional guy. But it was fun. The person I was with, like, he played this song, "Keep Your Mouth Shut," and she related to it so much because she was like thinking of her ex, and she was like, "Fucking keep your mouth shut, fuck you." Like, it's like, Jesus.
She had that buried, you know, and it like made it, and like, blew that out.
It was just in that moment. She was like,
you
know, yeah, fuck this. And she, you know, it was really cool. Nice. But what if, like, what goes with you?
So I like emotion plays a small aspect in what I do write. It's more, I'll be like, because I'm a real tech nerd, I'll be like tweaking stuff, or I'll be doing stuff like, that sounds gnarly, and then, you know, it just flows. Like,
do you want to help make our website?
I could try, yeah.
On the DL.
On the DL. Let's talk after. But the emotional side, it's weird because it's like hit or miss with me. It's either I feel like I connect with the, you know, that's kind of with everybody though. You either connect with the song or you don't. And what I found interesting about like our music specifically was we were writing it, and it was kind of a real team effort toward the end, especially when it was like when it came down to the lyrics and all that.
Oh, especially the lyrics.
Especially the lyrics. Yeah. And I was probably the least involved in the lyric writing, but you know, for the parts I was involved with, it was really interesting. But nothing hit me till we got the first masters back. And I was sitting at work, and I'm like,
"What's the the first master?"
Fully mastered,
the full
edited version of the
first
track.
draft of like the final. And I was sitting at work and I was listening to it. And I'm like, I'm in tears, like just sitting at my desk, completely out of context, because it's like I listened to it in order and everything hit me like in order.
Did someone call you a bitch when they saw it?
No one saw it. I was like I just went out to my car and finished it.
I saved my tears for the shower.
Because it was, yeah.
So no one knows.
Can't tell.
And because it's like my situation at the time, it all just like
Hit
it all
once.
clicked right away.
Does it bring back that like memory when you were writing it and like all the emotions that you felt during that?
It's like all that hard work coming to fruition.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Well, hearing it
Yeah.
all as a whole like that and hearing all the
Yeah.
lyrics together, like he might not have even understood the lyrics until it was all finished. Because a lot of the
Yeah.
guys are like, "Is that what you're saying the whole time?" I'm like, "Yeah."
I remember
Yeah.
seeing in an interview, like, one person was saying that it's so hard trying to make a CD or an album just because you're putting all this stuff together, and then until you hear it, once it's, like, almost finished, like, listening it all the way through, that's the first time you actually listen to it.
Yeah.
So, like, you don't know if it's all gonna click or, like, you know, intermingle how you want it to until, you know, towards the end.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could really see the difficulty in that.
Yeah, I mean, we just got lucky because we didn't have any vocals for the EP recorded at all on
Oh,
anything.
Really?
We just had lyrics, and I went in and sang everything. And in theory, it was supposed to work, and thankfully it did. Like, it came out good.
I like how you just,
Like-
you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna do it.
Like, this is how the
Fuck it,
song
do it
goes, and luckily it all sounded good together and cohesive.
And
Yeah.
fun fact, at least 2 of the songs were rewritten the day before
Yeah.
we went to
Oh,
the
Trippy.
studio.
Trippy was written the
Real-
night before we went into the studio to record the vocals for it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Better not. We were sitting there and listening to the song like once more, just to like, you know.
And you're like, you know what? I'm not feeling it.
Dude, Ben paused it, turned around and looked at me and was like, "We got to scrap all the lyrics. We got to redo all of them right now." And I was like,
What?
"We do." I totally agree. Like, let's do it. So we stayed up all night,
That's great.
wrote all the lyrics, and
Yeah,
we had it out in the morning.
we just knew that song would be lacking if we didn't do that. Like, we have to rework
No, that's
all
a,
this.
that's a really good song too.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I like that.
For the lyrics being written in
Absolutely,
one
yeah.
night.
I
That's
definitely
really,
really like it.
It's crazy.
Thanks.
Well, like a lot of big famous songs are like that. Sherry by the Four Seasons, like Sherry, Sherry, baby. Literally on the bus ride to rehearsal, on a fucking napkin, and that's like their most known song. So it's like
Yeah.
you always like those epiphanies that you get with lyrics. You're like, and like you had lyrics before, and you're like, fuck it, those suck. New ones.
Yeah, literally.
Let's make fuck it. We'll do it live. That's really.
Yeah.
But like, when you're like recording all that, like, what do you mean take when? What do you take most out of that? Like, when you're just listening to all of it and you're like taking it all in. Like, what do you take from all of it? If that makes sense.
Honestly, if it's
Well,
good, like if
Like,
it's
if
just
I-
like good,
If
and
I
if
can
it-
rock my head to this,
yeah, like
in the
if
car
I
or
actually
something,
like feel it and can get into it, then I dig it. I'll keep listening to it, and I honestly feel that with our stuff. Like
oh yeah.
I came into the band when the old band Entendre was kind of like phasing out and like trying to revamp the style,
Yeah.
and dude, I can't listen to anything from Entendre honestly. Like I didn't even like playing the music, but
Our
like,
old stuff, it did sound a little dated, and that's one reason that we
Was
had
it
to
more
do
like
the
grunge?
rebrand.
It was like more grungy and hardcore.
it was
and
pretty
that-
much just rock, like
Okay.
straight rock, I would say.
It had like a whole nother set of influences
okay.
going into it.
And that's what like at least you guys realized that and like kind of had that pivot.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen like Silicon Valley?
Mm.
Pivot. Pivot.
Well,
And-
all right. Kind of going off of that, like, what music do you like take most from?
Like what style?
Like what? Yeah.
Well, like, do you
Style,
like?
bands.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
okay.
Like, there's been other like. I'll look at some Spotify like
it's like who do you really
biographies and stuff like that, and they'll say, "Oh, we were inspired by this, this, and this." Like, is there like anything that you kind of like listen to and try to like sound similar to, but also have your own identity? Like,
Well, for me, it's almost like a certain kind of vibe that I take influence off of that that I like to make influence or take influence from.
Is it Marvin Gaye?
No.
Do a cover of Sexual Healing. I will
Please,
cry.
can you guys do that though? That'd be awesome.
Dude,
Sexual
we're actually about
healing?
to pull a sweet cover for this Halloween show. But
Yeah, we
We're
do
not
have a
gonna
couple
tell you
You
covers.
guys can't tell us.
No.
Okay.
No, it's gonna
It's
be
Careless
true.
Whisper.
It's a
Everyone
surprise.
knows.
Actually, I can like maybe give you a little preview of it later. But
Yeah, later.
That would be
We'll do
that would
it.
be amazing.
But you know
Got
what's-
me really excited.
Yeah, but
for
like
that.
speaking of like covers of Careless Whisper, when we were we saw the Deer Hunter. Have you guys ever heard of them?
Mhm.
And
I think we were talking to you guys about that on the show in
Yeah.
Akron on Sunday.
like they were doing like just between sets, and they just covered Careless Whisper. I'm like, this is fucking awesome. And they also played This Is Halloween too.
Nice.
This was in April. I'm like, okay.
All right.
I'm like, I'll dig it.
You got it on the repertoire. Might as well just pull it out.
Yeah.
I was like in the mood for Christmas and Halloween.
What?
It's a Christmas and Halloween movie. He dresses up as Santa.
All right, Joe. All right.
It's like Die Hard. Every time I watch Die Hard, Christmas.
That's the best movie. I love
The
that
best.
movie.
Bruce Willis said it wasn't a Christmas movie, and I was like, "You fucking blasphemy!"
Okay. So you guys, your guys' drummer has just left. What's it been like playing without the drummer or like having a fourth member? Because I'm not trying taking a shot at him.
Oh,
But he was a really good drummer.
No,
I think he
yeah.
just played really loud.
Great drummer.
But what's it like, trying to get that drummer, finding someone?
It's honestly hard to find somebody. It's
Really?
I know,
especially the right person that like clicks with us
Mhm.
because we're pretty damn tight. And
Yeah.
Chevy was too. He was a great drummer, good friend, but just
You guys just disagreed on something.
yeah,
I mean, it happens
Yeah.
all the time. I mean,
it does.
Oh yeah.
But it's been stressful. Like
Yeah, I mean
we've
we're
been trying to get different people for every show, and we're not trying to use like the same guy.
Mhm.
we're like hiring drummer mercenaries for
Yeah.
every show to get through these shows.
They just have their like drumsticks across their shoulder.
Where is drum kit? I get to work immediately.
You see the like you Russian now?
Thanks, comrade.
I don't know, I don't
Right over here.
Russian drummer, because what's in their name?
What?
They're Russian, so they rush.
This isn't the band Rush.
No,
Do
they,
you think
they
they're
rush
all
tempo.
Russian? Do you think they wanted to be Russian?
They're Canadian.
With
Get out of here.
Tharset, you can't be Russian.
Yeah, you better not be Russian because we don't like the tempo to speed up.
Did that happen? Or are you just making a joke?
Oh no, that
No.
can happen. That won't happen.
Jesus.
It'll slow down. And
So
speed up.
professional right here.
Yeah,
No
we,
one ever hits my phone.
we play to a click, and we have a whole like
Oh, yeah, 'cause
gambit.
you have the.
Because like everything is based on that click, and that's not like a new tech. Because we run everything off that click, like the drummer, the samples, the bass tracks, the guitar MIDI switching. Everything is off that, so it's like there's no room for rushing.
Yeah, you can't, or else
Yeah.
everything's out of sync.
I mean, that's like everything has to be in a rhythm. I mean,
Yeah.
but what I
Gotta be on
found,
time.
yeah, what I found very interesting, like my favorite artist is Anthony Green. Like I said, I saw him the other day.
Mhm.
He could play songs as fast. I mean, but he was solo at that time. He played as fast or as slow, and he was like, just going with it. He was like, "Fuck it, I can just do whatever I want. I'm just fucking with everyone. I'm having a good time."
Mhm.
But like having a good time on the stage, is that like most important for you guys? Because obviously, I mean, I've seen you guys perform.
5 or 6 times, maybe.
Dude, more than that.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Like whenever you guys are playing, I try to go.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But like it seems like you guys always have like a good time on there. But like,
Mhm.
is there ever a point where you're like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not feeling it these days, or like,
Oh yeah.
There's been
Yeah,
a couple of those
definitely.
kind of shows, but for the most part, it's before we get up on stage each time, we just look at each other and hey, let's just have fun, just like we're hanging out in the house,
Yeah, like
jamming.
rock out.
Yeah, just
Wait,
just rock.
with your cocktail.
Sometimes.
I haven't seen any
Wish.
cock out.
please, Foundry.
It's
just
behind
rip
our
them out.
guitars.
Oh,
Oh,
so you're like Flea.
That
Yeah.
explains everything.
And I see Ben in the crowd. He's like, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it.
Yeah.
That's my microphone. It's not really my mic. Tuck it into
Ben, you always have a really good time. Like that's one of my favorite things about going to your shows. You're like always getting into it.
Yeah.
you try to, like, you do wake up a lot of mornings and you're like, oh my god, like this, I'm gonna have a long day or a long weekend, and and also sometimes you'll get there and you'll have 4 hours till you have to play. You're like, should I just drink for 4 hours? But you can't do that because you want to put on a good performance. So you keep yourself busy, you talk to people, and once you're on stage from there on out, it's a great night because you get adrenaline from being up there, and then you're saying hi to people, and you don't have anything else to do for the night.
Yeah,
so
the best.
it's nice.
What you do is you try to get the crowd into it,
Mhm.
and I know a lot of people are like, I just want to just drink my beer and just enjoy it. But like that's what I appreciate from you guys, because you guys are like, come on, let's go. Because I've seen, I mean, when we saw Chan play,
Yeah.
I mean, musically, awesome, but they were just standing
They were
still.
just standing there
and,
and
like-
not moving, doing anything. That's one of the reasons why I like seeing Anthony Green play, whether it be solo or Circus Survive, because he's just like, he gets so captured by it, and like he's doing all this stuff, and like just the movement, and he gets everybody so excited to want to be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like when you're watching someone and they're having a really good time, and like you can see it, and like they're all interacting with each other and all that. It creates a different atmosphere because
That's like exactly what we try to do, because it's like if you don't look like you're having fun when you're doing this, it's like people aren't gonna have fun. And I think the hardest part about having fun when you're on stage is ignoring the fact that the people in front of you might not be having as much fun as you. And you just have to live in your own world and just push through the fact that I feel like an idiot, but you know what?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
I don't
having
care.
I'm enjoying it.
I'm having fun.
I'm doing what I like to do.
And then eventually, like by the 5th song, people usually catch on,
They're
which
like,
is cool.
They're like, we should probably get into this because they're not stopping.
Yeah, sometimes people don't like to come out of their comfort zones, and it depends on the day. Like you just gotta like put some pressure on people. You know, like you even make a joke about it, like, "Hey, you guys alive out there?" Like, come on, like, and then you just be persistent, and you're like, "Come on, jump, jump, jump!" And the more times you say "jump" in a row, they'll start to they'll start to like be themselves and
I got
have a
you.
good time.
Speaking of fun times on stage, do you remember you guys were playing and you invited people up on stage and Alec came up?
Yeah, that was our EP
dancing
release
with you.
show. Yeah.
And then he bean dipped you.
He just came up and was like, boop.
We have the video. We do have the video.
There's the video.
Is there really?
Yeah, I'll show you after. We'll put it in later, and on our Twitter and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, have you guys? I mean, do you guys in the music know how many shows have you guys gone that's not yours? And then like, what's your favorite show to go to? Like any artist, anything.
Well, I haven't seen them, but my favorite artist, my band right now is Issues. I would love to talk about
You wanna
stage
talk about
performance. They're pretty awesome.
What, you okay?
But
Got some issues. It's okay.
Yeah,
taking me all
it's got
worked up.
issues. No, Issues is a great band. Like no one else sounds like them. They're really unique,
Very unique.
very tight.
I feel like I've listened to them, but I can't.
I can't put my.
I can't
Talk about
put my
bringing
time in
energy
it.
to the stage, man. I mean, the bass player is like flying off of stacks of amps. The lead singer, Tyler Carter, is always flying through the air. Like, great
Really?
guitar player. The drummer's
Is he a
amazing.
superhero?
Probably.
Cool.
They have a song called
could be.
Hero, so I mean, he
It's
might be
just
a
a
superhero.
subtle. It's just a subtle, not subtle thing. He's like, "Hey, I've got superpowers."
Yeah.
He writes what's the lyrics that are like in like if you play it backwards and stuff like that. Like it says "I am a hero" or something.
Oh, like how if you played Stairway to Heaven backwards, it's like Hail Satan.
Yeah, something like that.
If you want to try that right now.
Cool.
Yes.
Actually.
You guys, like, what's your favorite artist and
Artists.
and show you've been to?
Oh, for sure. Actually, I'd probably have to say, I listen to metal proportionally to like other genres that I listen to. I don't listen to one genre really more than another, except for pop, which is just always on my radio. I don't have like anything special in my car. But
Katy Perry.
a little bit of Katy Perry. Katy Perry.
She's good. She's good. Tay Tay.
Tay Swifty.
She's my girl.
Don't get me started.
You not in T Swift?
Yeah, come on.
Oh,
I can't have you on the show.
It's like, well, we're done.
Oh,
We're getting rid of this.
Good work.
Oh, but I would probably say my favorite show I've probably ever seen was The Contortionist live.
Okay.
And that was really cool. I mean, this goes exactly against what we were just talking about. They all did just stand there still. But just the sound itself was so good. And lead singer of The Contortionist, I think he was I don't know if I should say if he's LSD. But and he was
You
like,
can say whatever you want. I mean,
okay, the singer was on LSD. and
we don't know that for sure, but he probably was.
Don't know that for sure, but
We were in California, it's fine.
yeah.
It's legal. I mean, it's not legal, but
Yeah.
Carry on.
drugs are
carry
more
on.
accepted.
No, but yeah, he was just like his movements are real interesting, and he was like just turning around.
Yeah, because he was trying to get away from that dragon.
There was a giant
He was
20
riding the
foot.
purple dragon, dude.
Whee! No, yeah, that was a really good show, and they sounded great. But yeah,
Zach?
I guess the best live show I've seen was Trans-Siberian Orchestra. And
Yes.
I went with we were like what, juniors in high school when we went and saw that. And that was like, just because they have a huge budget, you know, it was just fantastic.
Lights and everything.
Lights, everything, just good sound, good everything. And that was really before we even understood what like it takes to be in a band and what it takes to actually sound good live. But you know, there's also been some shows that we've played, because that's really when we get to see bands. I feel like at this point there's like a one-off show you'll go to, but that's about it. And we played with I'm gonna backstep. I think the coolest part about being in a band and like playing shows and all that stuff is like you get to watch the big national acts sound check, and you get to hear them like in an untampered environment, and like them being super critical on themselves, and it was cool. And we watched Slaves sound check last fall, and that was
Johnny Craig.
Yep.
like, regardless
Big
of
douchebag,
opinions,
but great
Yeah,
voice.
no, he's a very good
Damn
vocalist.
hearing that dude sing, I had no idea who Johnny Craig was until like after that show.
Yeah, he's
I was just watching
he's a
the
dope
sound check.
artist, but he uses dope too, and then also does other stuff with people.
Stuff. He does, like, he does
Dude,
stuff.
literally, before the
Does
set of the show that he's talking about, he was backstage, backstage at the Foundry. It's like outside the door.
Yeah.
It's outside.
Backstage.
He was just out there. He's got a cig in his hand, and he's ripping down a blunt. Just, boop. Gets up on stage and then belts it all out. And I was like, how do you do that? Like, you're just getting high as shit for shows.
Years
Like,
of doing it.
you can
yeah.
sing like that. Like,
yeah, he got off stage at the sound check and actually stood next to me at the bar, and I was like, oh shit. And he got like
Gonna
a
refill my
beer.
drink.
Yeah, he like got a beer, and I was like, "How's it going, man?" He's like, "Oh, just super hungover." And he started drinking this beer, and then he pulled out a flip phone, and I'm like, "Oh, sweet dude, flip phone." He's like, "Yeah, I'm trying to stay off the grid." And then he went outside, and they're smoking a blunt right in the street, out in front of the Foundry.
Is there a bad reason why I'm not surprised with that at all?
yeah, right? No, not from him. Not from him.
If anyone hasn't heard Johnny Craig, listen to him.
Listen to Slaves. They're a good band. Very,
Yeah.
very good.
And
We're
I
actually
think-
playing with them in September.
I think
And who
Slaves. I think
Oh, and Escape the Fate is on that
Yes.
set as well.
Yeah, that's a crazy set. I don't know if I can make it.
Oh.
I know, right?
Yeah, you're like out of town or something again.
Something fucking
Jeez.
stupid.
I think Slaves is probably what
Try it
he's like his best track so far,
Mhm.
like that he's been with. Because I listened to him a little bit on Amorosa. He was with Dance Gavin Dance,
for a little bit.
and
Mhm.
I didn't really like
Which
them.
we
I
did
went,
see. Alec and I. Oh, actually, all of us saw
Yeah,
Dance Gavin
recently.
Dance. Oh,
yeah, when
they were insane live.
listening to him, I just much prefer Tillian.
Yeah.
Much prefer.
Oh,
I think
Tillian's
he fits in
amazing.
so much better there.
Mhm.
And that's kind of another interesting thing that I found out, because I worked with this one guy who I can't remember the name of the band. I think you guys played with them as their farewell tour at Agora.
That was
They're from
Affiance.
Amherst. Yes.
Oh,
Affiance.
Oh, I
Affiance.
thought it was Hope for the Hollow.
No.
Dude, they were good too.
But I was talking with
They are good.
the I want to say the guitarist from there because I used to work with him, and he said that he toured with Dance Gavin Dance after their second album, and he was saying like Craig Owens, like Johnny Craig, Tillian, like they're all friends, like really good friends. And then when this whole thing was going on with Johnny Craig, they were like trying to be a support system, like, dude, come on, you need to get your shit together, like that type of thing. And like it's really cool to see because I grew up listening to like all three of them, and just seeing how close they all are. It's a really cool thing to see, just because now that I'm getting older, I'm kind of like understanding that you guys are just people and not like fucking gods rocking.
Yeah, dude, I am in no fucking shape of God.
But,
Good Lord, I blow a guitar compared to
special.
most freaking people up there. Are you kidding?
See, and that's I think you guys can be hard on yourselves, but I think that's what makes you guys so grounded, and I think that's really cool to see. So
Yeah, being humble's a huge part of it too. You can't have such a big head of yourself.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I think
ending it on that more sentimental note.
So we're gonna transition into basically what we do on the show, which is this bullshit. And
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, what is
Let's
Usually when our
have
listeners
I've been drinking
Conversation
water all
Street?
day.
Let's take a walk down Conversation Street.
actually, you know what I have?
You guys seen the Grand Tour yet?
Not yet.
Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, James May's new Top Gear.
I saw a
You guys gotta
tag.
watch it.
I know what you're talking
It's
about,
so
but I've never watched it.
So, I think I was talking to you a couple weeks ago, and we were talking about Tinder stories. Who has a good Tinder story? Here?
Ben has the good story about
Okay.
the Facebook girl that he was talking to.
Oh, Jesus
Oh, which
Christ.
one?
Oh, which one?
The recent one with the application.
Oh,
She
yeah.
sent an I have an application.
Oh, yeah, this is
So do
actually
I,
pretty
so it's
funny.
okay.
This is a pretty good
Yeah,
story.
no, there's this girl, and I started just talking to her on Facebook, and she was single, and
Did you
she's
meet her
looking
on
for a
Tinder?
boyfriend.
And
No.
Oh,
Actually, just through Facebook.
Facebook stories.
And, oh, yeah. I mean, we can go to Tinder. I could talk about my Tinder, which is it's just one photo of me doing this. Has no description.
We can get a picture of that. You can edit that into the video or the link or
I'll
something.
go on Tinder right now.
I would put
This
my hat up.
this is what it's.
Yeah, hold on.
You guys need to get in there too, and this is gonna be the photo for Instagram.
Yeah. Photo friend. What a perfect fucking we'll post this on
That's Ben's Tinder.
Oh my lord, that's
everywhere and
fantastic.
anywhere.
Can you send that to me, and I'll update my Tinder?
That
I like that one better.
one's better quality.
Oh, that's great.
All right, I'll put your. But go on with your story, and we'll.
So,
Oh, shit.
So Facebook girl.
Oh, so, here, I'll get to this one second.
You can
So there's this girl, and she's like gorgeous, and I'm like, oh man,
I got
that'd be
talk
really
to her.
nice. Yeah, I'd like to get to know her and talk to her, and so one day I get the opportunity. She puts this kind of a joke on her Facebook, like, hey, this is a boyfriend application. Fill it out completely, or I'm not gonna consider you at all.
With social security number on there.
No,
Get the fuck
Oh.
out. It's not. That's not legit.
it's a scam. It's not legit. I wonder why my account was so
credit
low.
score on
My
there?
bank. She stole my identity. No,
Not again.
no.
Again.
Oh man. No, but she posted it, and I actually filled it out. I just downloaded it, and it was on my phone. I couldn't fill it in or write on it, so I downloaded like one of those photo apps where
Yeah.
you can,
I know exactly.
yeah, you can put letters and
Whatever
check
you
marks.
fucking want.
Yeah, just draw
Yeah.
on it.
And it took me about an hour and a half, but I filled it out.
Holy
And,
fuck.
God.
No,
And-
it's annoying.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, so
That's some dedication.
little
That's
sidebar right
great.
here. I made a boyfriend app. It took me 10 minutes because I was just bullshitting the whole thing.
No, dude, this was the most serious thing I've ever seen.
Oh
Like-
man, I don't
like a
think I have it.
girlfriend
Should
application.
I read mine
like,
on?
No.
'Cause okay.
At this point, point, I'm already starting to feel bad because that is a lot of effort.
Yeah, an hour and a
And
half.
I don't like where this is going.
I
Downloaded
didn't
an app for it. Like,
Yeah, I didn't expect anything in return for that. It was more just a joke. But I also made like a nice cover letter before I sent that.
That is professional.
There's
that is
a back
great.
letter with just a picture of his dick.
Yeah.
No, it's his Tinder profile picture.
Oh yeah, no, this is my face.
It's watermarked with that particular picture.
The watermark makes the whole thing.
I don't know. Like, I mean, I know the viewers won't be able to see it, but I could probably pull it up. Like, let's
But
see.
you spent all that time.
yeah.
You sent it to her.
Yeah.
Did she respond?
She actually did. She said,
Get the fuck out, you're a creep.
no, she said something like, thank you for filling that out. Like, unfortunately, the position is no longer open.
Oh my god.
Like,
Wow.
Here it is. Actually, here it is, you guys. So,
Okay.
there's the cover
Oh,
letter.
Benjamin. Okay, you want to read? Okay, you want to read this aloud?
You want to read the cover letter?
Can we
Yeah.
read the
Sure.
whole dear?
Cover letter. All right.
Sure, go ahead.
Don't put his phone number and stuff out there, but
Dear blank, hello, my name is Benjamin Dearman, and I'm interested in a job position posted on your local site of commerce. I have a strong work ethic, a team-oriented mindset, and never mind helping others when needed. I have a strong resolve, and I'm not afraid to go above and beyond what the job requires. Available immediately. Thank you for your consideration. Sincerely, Benjamin Dearman.
that's
Then-
legit. That is legit. I
You gotta read the
appreciate-
PS.
P.S. Does multiple personality disorder count as a no on the form? I got confused and just marked no for now.
By the way, on the form, I checked no mental disorders of any kind. And I just put a nice little heads up there. But here's the
That's
here's the form.
fantastic.
dude, the hair one is my favorite.
See, every one of those boxes, I had to start a new.
No, I know. I've done the same thing.
Natural hair color. What hair?
Hey, honesty is the best policy. You gotta lay it all out there, man.
Oh, that's great.
I'm trying to look at what. No, I don't. Jesus, man.
Yeah, it was fun.
Jesus, that's funny.
It was
That
fun.
is funny.
I thought I put a smile on her face, and I'm probably not very forgettable now. So, you know what I mean?
No,
Fuck sports.
That's your favorite sports team. Fuck sports.
I like how it says, "Have you ever cheated on a girlfriend?" and you like intently circled that one.
No.
No.
I actually have it, in all honesty, and
At least
Like,
you were
it should
honest. At least
Yeah.
you were
That's
honest.
that's great.
But like that's hilarious and for just doing that shit. It may not be fun receiving it, but doing it and sending it is fucking hilarious. You're like, I'm fucking around with someone right now.
You know what? One of you three girl listeners, he's a winner.
There's 4 now.
He's There's 4 now.
Yeah.
This
One of you
man's a
4
there's a fourth.
girl listeners, you guys really just
Well,
get in on this before it's not available.
And we have
anymore.
all our international listeners, like the ones
Oh,
in the Philippines
shit.
and
The
Canada.
one in the Philippines and Canada. We got I think a dozen in Great Britain.
Awesome.
Well, we've been popping in Brazil, so maybe we'll get some
Oh,
Brazilian
shit.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in the South American market.
Oh yeah.
You gotta get a lot closer to the mic. Oh, yeah.
Holy
ASMR
shit,
stuff,
that's what
like-
you look like. Because
What?
it made me think of Ferris Bueller, and he looks like the kid from not Ferris Bueller, but the other kid.
Cameron.
Yeah, he looks like Cameron.
There's Spielberg's day off.
We
Thank you.
Speaking of just the weird voices, we all have like these weird things that we do. Ben has one that he does in the studio. That's just gross.
That's like a gritty one. That's not one that's going to appeal to the ladies we just mentioned.
Well, to be fair,
Dude, anyways, get it up close. Do it.
Okay, you guys are ready? Okay, here we go.
Everybody, please buckle up.
Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He'll be tracking vocals, and just out of nowhere, it's oh yeah.
Just get real close and all bassy and boomy. Oh, yeah. Just makes your hair stand up.
I hope. Next time you have sex, do that, please.
I would like look at her like dead in the eyes too, like.
No, you
Get it right in her ear.
You pull your Tinder profile picture and go, oh, yeah.
That'll be the sound bite when you click on my photo.
Ideas. These are great. These are great.
Keep them coming.
Record it and put it on the soundboard.
Later.
I
later,
will.
Later.
I will.
Later. We got a lot of shit to do after this.
Let me know.
Later.
Oh dear lord.
Jesus.
But like, is there any other Tinder stories you have?
Well, I guess any of you guys.
Yeah.
I don't.
Ben shared
actually.
one.
I was not a Tinder guy.
Good. Good on you.
Unfortunately.
Good on
Yeah.
you.
I don't have anything like good or worthwhile. Yeah, nothing good because it's either goes like one of two ways. They talk to you for a day and then you're just done.
Yeah, pretty much.
You asked how their day was and you're out. Done.
I literally was talking to this girl yesterday. She goes, "Oh, I'm just gonna work out." I'm like, "Oh, cool. You know, what are you working on today?" And I'm like, and I told her what I was on Match. I'm like, "What? What?" I'm like, "I said one thing. I asked what your workout was."
No reply.
She was like, "Fuck this guy."
She called her bluff. She wasn't going to the gym.
She's like, "I'm eating potato chips on my couch. Now you made me feel bad." Oh man.
I'm on Tinder for one thing and one thing only.
Sex.
True love.
Cougars.
You know what? I have heard that's what it's.
I have
most
met
beneficial
one
for.
girlfriend last year.
You what?
I've met one girl on a dating app that we dated for a little bit. It wasn't gonna work. I wasn't thinking it was gonna last, and
She proved that right.
yeah, proved it right.
She came to one of your shows.
Yes, she did.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
who is this?
Caitlin.
Was that the girl that was at my dad's party too?
Yeah,
Oh, her.
yeah.
I don't know who
Definitely
this is.
did. Yeah, she's not very memorable.
Oh, egg.
I doubt she's listening to it. If she does, sorry.
Hey.
Oh, well, at this
Congratulations
point,
on your
It was,
engagement.
it was nice while it lasted.
No, she's not engaged yet.
No.
Was she good at
I'm-
fucking at least?
She was a freak, man.
Hey, well, if you weren't listening, there you go. You got that going for you.
At least you met her in person, though. She
Yeah.
actually came out.
Yeah, I know, right?
Most girls, you say one thing to, and this is boring. Bye.
I feel like you're missing out. You need to like all of you guys. Well, not you, but
Hey.
Wait, I don't.
if you guys like if you
Keep
guys
on
get on
video.
Tinder or something, be like, hey, so would you want to come watch my band perform?
Hey.
Instant panty dropper.
Hey.
Like
I have put hosts of this podcast on there, and people have asked about the podcast. I'm like, yeah, we're on this, and this, and I don't answer them back.
It's funny because it's like Tinder never took it seriously ever. It's like if you did, like if there was somebody that did talk to me, they knew about the band, and they got a link to the Spotify because we're trying to get that one more listener.
Exactly. See, that's the
But
way to do it.
Off dating sites, I've only ever met up with one person, like legit, and that's happening like right now.
oh,
Didn't it happen last night? You went on a date last
we
night,
went on a
right?
date last night and it went really, really well.
Do tell.
I mean,
Sweet.
You met her on Tinder or something? Oh no,
Hinge.
Snapchat.
It was on like
Hinge.
oh,
Hinge.
Hinge.
What is
I
this
like-
Hinge you speak
sounds
of?
like-
Somebody like
Hinge is super hip.
my
Do you have to open a
coworker-
door or?
Yeah,
That's literally what it is.
To her
That's
heart?
yes. Holy shit.
oh my god.
Yeah, my coworker told me to get on Hinge because I was like, Tinder's stupid.
Fuck it, I'm down there.
Tinder's stupid.
And then so I did,
and then I
and
put my credit card in.
All these
And,
girls started hitting me up.
I put
They
my
said-
social in there.
they
It
said-
says my phone number and it worked.
and, and they said, "Hey, come catch. I'm doing a live show on my campsite."
Yeah, and then boom, one date. No,
Cool.
yeah, I went out to Vermilion. It was really great.
Oh, that's awesome.
Good
So
for
that
you.
was date number 2. So we'll see.
Oh, number 2.
Number 2.
Then she's coming to the show, and then we're gonna dump her.
No.
Did you eat anything good last night? Like
Went to
ice
Quaker
cream?
Steak. Got ice cream too.
Good
Oh.
date.
Oh,
That was
snap.
snap.
Quaker steak.
Went to Quaker Steak. Sat on the water. It's really nice.
You said
that
on
sounds
water?
romantic.
You Jesus.
Super cute.
I am. No.
Jesus.
No. It's like, because the Quaker's it's right in a marina.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
there's
yeah.
the dock.
Oh, you
and
were
all
over
that
there. Nice.
Yeah. Then walked over, got some ice cream, walked back, and then ended up getting another round of beers, so it was fun.
Hey, there
That
we
sounds
go.
really cool.
There we go.
Yeah.
Good job.
So,
Proud of you,
It was
buddy.
very nice.
very nice.
Shit, very nice.
Very nice.
My life.
Speaking of that, we have some fuck, marry, kills.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
You
And
want to start with the last one first then?
Yeah,
Since we
since-
just left off.
I don't know why
Is
I
it
said-
very nice.
I don't know why he's
Because I
in
couldn't
it.
think of any other ones that he does.
It's LEG.
LEG.
So, fuck, marry, kill. Borat, Bruno, or LEG. Does anyone know who LEG is?
I do
Oh,
not.
wasn't he the dictator and the dictator?
No, he was the fuck. What? He was like, he would wear like a do-rag, and he would like
I think just go with the dictator.
the dictator. Have you guys ever seen Dictator?
Yeah.
It's got the
Yeah.
same dude who does
So we got
Yeah,
Borat.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Good old Sasha.
Borat, Bruno, or the dictator. I can't remember what his name is in there. I'm gonna find out though.
Aladdin.
Ah, Aladdin.
Aladdin.
Yes.
Aladdin. Yes.
So who would you rather fuck,
Dude,
marry, or kill?
I would marry Aladdin because he's the goddamn king of wherever.
He's a dictator.
Yes, the
Come
dictator.
on.
So he's got lots of money.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably fuck Borat, and then I would I'd fuck Borat and then kill Bruno.
Yeah.
I'm
Sorry,
gonna go
Bruno.
with I'm doing the same thing because like Bruno's a little too freaky for
Yeah,
my
he
taste.
wasn't one of my favorite
I
characters.
mean, what
he
you don't
did.
want you don't want to see that helicopter dick?
I don't want to see the dick opening up and talking to me. But I do think the scene at the end is very romantic where they're getting chased out by all the rednecks and the cage fighting. That's real, by the way. Like, they had to escape underneath the bar because, like, all those people were actually, like, out for blood.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. When he does this stuff, like, it's all live. Like,
Oh my
they're
God.
nobody knows who they are or what they're doing.
Yeah.
And then I think after the fact to get like,
To calm everything down.
yeah,
Mhm.
they have to be
Come
like,
back.
oh well, we're just recording, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It's the same thing when someone does like a bit or something on television. Like the people who are blurred
Mhm.
Didn't
don't
consent.
don't give consent on being on that. So
Yeah. I don't know who would not consent to be on something like that. It'd be fun.
well, if you look stupid, then
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Witness
Yeah.
protection, too.
Yeah, I'm gonna marry.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm marrying the Aladdin.
Say Aladdin, praise Aladdin.
And then I mean I think
Sugar Daddy.
Borat would just be a really good time. So I'm just gonna fuck him because
Zakistan,
did
man.
you see that scene with the rubber fist? Yes.
you get back here.
As a man, he's chasing him down the hallway.
I haven't
Then
watched that in too long.
Killing Bruno. Yeah, I think
That's definitely.
He
the way
named
to
his
go.
baby OJ.
yes.
Bruno. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about
OJ. Okay.
that. Oh Lord, Zach.
I think I'm gonna have to go with definitely marry the dictator. But I don't know if I could put up with like that. It's Bruno all the time, so he's gone.
All right,
Simple
so
enough.
I think
everyone.
we're all on board
Yeah, I
with.
I think I'm on
yeah.
the same page as
Yeah.
well. It's probably my
So
order.
basically, what we all want out of our
We want the money.
we want the money out of
Obviously.
our
Yeah.
significant other. So
I mean, I want to drive a Lambo, dude. That'd be dope. Okay, so next one. Fuck, marry, kill. Dr. Oz, Dr. Phil, Dr. Teeth. Does everyone know who Dr. Teeth is?
the puppet.
And the electric
It's the
mayhem.
Muppet.
Yes. He's-
Sorry.
Come on.
Misconception.
Doc-
It's the Muppet.
I'm gonna get real deep into this one. I
Oh,
think with Dr.
please.
Phil, I would.
He would find some social problems with you, and you're
Yes.
like, fuck, I can't do it. Killing him.
Yes, exactly. He would like try to get too deep inside of me.
Whoa.
Go there.
Giggity?
He would find a way inside you.
Yeah, he would.
One way or another.
He would tear me up.
He would
so.
totally Bill Cosby.
He would probe you.
He would Bill Cosby
No.
the shit
So
out of you.
I'd have to kill
He
Phil
would inception
because
you to give consent. So
he'd be
wouldn't
playing
give
mind games with you and shit. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, he made that one "Cash Me Outside" girl famous, so
Well,
I have to kill him.
yeah.
I hate that girl.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Bad Barbie.
Is that what it's
That's
called?
her name. Yeah, that's her.
Oh my god.
She's not even a Barbie. She's just a terrible,
Is she like
terrible.
15?
She's a
She can
terrible
drive yet?
person.
No, she. I'm
But she has like
pretty
a
sure
Rolls
she-
Royce.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
Of course.
I'm sure she
Yeah,
does.
She made so much money off of that shit. See, for me, I'm killing Dr. Oz. I fucking
Yeah,
hate
I'm
Dr.
going-
Oz so much.
Yeah.
I'll fuck Dr. Phil and then I'm marrying Dr. Teeth. Because, velvety Muppet
Dude.
sex.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing about Dr. Teeth. It's like, you gotta think how puppet works. He's got a hand up there the whole time. It's like,
You have all the control. Or is somebody else
That's a different spin on it now.
taking control?
There's been some thought gone into this.
Oh, man.
There is explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going the same with you, Alec, though.
Mm.
Because it's like, I hate Dr. Oz. He's a fucking hack. Him and his
Dr. Oz
fucking
so
pretty
much.
face.
I honestly don't even really know who he is.
Dr. Oz. He's
Okay,
kind of
he's
a little bit of a phony.
He's not a doctor. He wears scrubs on his show.
Oh, yeah, it's that guy.
And he talks about a lot of stupid shit that doesn't make any sense. Like the last time I was watching, I think it was on at the doctor's when I went to my doctor's appointment, and he was talking about like the off-brand stuff being worse for you than on like the brand stuff. So like
The on
Cheerios, yeah, like the Cheerios being a lot better than you for like, or a lot better for you than the
Walmart O's.
Weedy
The Walmart
O's or
brand.
whatever the fuck they are.
Great value.
When,
Speaking of,
yeah, in
Three
yeah,
O's Babbling sponsored by Great Value.
I wish.
We-
Great value.
yeah.
Can you sponsor us?
please.
We have hella water reviewers in here.
Yes.
Your cookies are honestly better than most name brand cookies.
And here's the thing, yeah, like
Honest
a
to
lot of
God.
these companies that are off brand, they're owned by the people who make the normal shit.
It's like the same product.
Yeah.
It's just different packaging. It's
I'm gonna go pee really quick, guys. Continue.
There's a bottle right there.
Not
Peanut
a
bottle.
Peanut bottle.
Peanut
Just
Starbucks.
continue.
Why not?
But come on. All right. So next one before I leave.
Wait, we were talking about weird Dr. Oz stuff. I turned it on I woke up the other day
Just
and
go
it was
pee.
on, and they were like talking about sex robots,
oh,
and they were talking about how they had like two professionals, air quotes, on talking about these sex robots,
Sex
and it's
robot.
like
Sex
one
robot.
was for it, one was against it, and it's like the argument was like, oh, it's like fulfilling these guys' sexual fantasies, and like it's like cutting down on rape because it's a robot. I'm like, you're what?
Wait, so what does this guy do? Does he just answer questions about
Yeah,
They literally talk
problems
about
with
the
your health or
stupidest
shit like
shit.
that? Like-
Yeah. And he's
What?
like, he's giving people like non-approved doctor advice. Except these like fucking most of these
Non-approved.
people who are listening to this are like stay-at-home moms and like
they're
just
taking it seriously. And
yeah, and they're taking it seriously. It's
They're-
I'm pretty sure they talked about the whole Tide Pod epidemic. Like
What, some
yeah.
kids, just because some kids decided to eat some fucking laundry detergent?
Listen,
Are
it
you
was
kidding me?
delicious.
Alright.
What's your favorite?
Speak-
Which pod is your favorite?
The original flavor.
What do you got?
So, just segue back to the Tinder stuff. If anybody is on Tinder, this has been proven to be successful. Just put "you've never eaten a Tide Pod" as your description,
Oh my god.
and you will get hella. If you're a girl that's attractive, you will get hella matches.
I'm a girl that's attractive.
Yes,
How old
you
are
are,
you?
honey.
Old enough.
It's a party.
Good enough for me.
I like
That's
that you don't
proven.
eat Tide Pods. I like that a lot.
I'm putting it in right now.
Never eaten a Tide Pod.
That was cool. Oh, you went.
What about you, Josh? Have you ever eaten a Tide Pod?
You look like the kind of guy who has.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I was thinking about it. I put it in my mouth and I was like,
Didn't want to die today.
I was like, Tide Pod.
Maybe
Well,
tomorrow.
it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit in my diet regimen. I can't do
You know
it.
what?
Actually,
That's-
you
that's
think
fair.
you would because it just cleans you out.
Oh my god.
I can go to Taco Bell if I want the cleanse.
Oh, yeah.
I put a parasite in my body actually. Instantly
cleans it up.
lose me out.
Tapeworm.
Tapeworm.
Done.
Oh,
15
yeah.
pounds.
Right.
That's an actual diet where people fucking get a tapeworm on purpose.
Oh my
Ew.
god.
Wait.
That's fucking ridiculous. Alright,
Ew.
so next one. Fuck, marry, kill. Jupiter, Mars, Uranus.
Woo! All right, that's
I'm fucking Uranus.
Jupiter, Mars, Uranus.
I'll probably be fucking Uranus too.
Yeah.
Probably. It makes the most sense.
No one wants to marry Uranus.
Yeah. And it sounds like it'd be the tightest too.
And
So
honestly, it seems like you're fucking Uranus, even if you say I'm gonna kill Uranus.
Yeah. Alright, I got it. I think fuck Uranus. Kill Jupiter because Jupiter is mostly gas anyway.
yeah,
So it's all
exactly.
fake.
Fuck
Yeah.
that bitch.
And
It's all
Mars is
fake.
close to home.
It's the
warm,
hottest.
It's got
unexplored,
water.
and super hot.
She's super hot.
Marry it. Lock it down.
Close
was a
to
good
home.
response.
I'm
I
going
love
with that. That was thought out. I really
Beautiful.
appreciated
I
that.
respect
That was
it.
great.
I'm
Yeah.
taking this a different route.
I think
So-
I've been doing this wrong the whole time.
Yeah.
I gotta go for Mars.
She's right there.
She's just out of your reach.
Yeah.
Makes you want her even more.
It's like I just saw a meme and it was like it's like Mars, come over, I'm no one's home, and then NASA's like, I can't, I'm working on the space station, and she's like, I'm wet because they just found water on Mars. NASA blasting off. But here's how I'm taking it. So I'm taking it as the Roman gods. Okay.
Well,
So
We set the planets.
Shh.
He's
But associating
This guy
them.
doesn't
He wants to get freaky with a god. Just
Yeah.
let him
Come on.
get this out.
So-
Obviously a fancy.
So
of his.
Uranus is like the equivalent to Hades, I think.
I
And
thought that
then
was Mars.
no, Mars is the god of war, and then Jupiter is like their Zeus. So I'm fucking Mars, marrying Jupiter, and killing Uranus.
Yeah, you're killing Uranus.
Cool.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think.
Well, if Mars is definitely the god of war, then I'm totally going with Mars.
Yeah. I want to be on
That's
the
gonna
good
be a good
You know that's a freaky bitch, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, but Jupiter also has that huge storm.
All
Yeah,
the
like
time.
that never-ending storm.
Oh.
Never-ending
So
hurricane.
think about that one.
She's very bitchy.
Very bitchy.
Very bitchy.
Very bitchy.
Could you imagine
Why,
her on
why
a
are we
period?
saying she? Could be a guy.
Do you think she's always on her period?
What?
She's
I
always
just-
got the storm?
Did you even listen to me?
No, I pretended I didn't hear that. Because I want my Mars to be beautiful and hot and sexy. Like,
Men
I
can't-
imagine
men
her with,
can't
like,
be
long,
beautiful, hot, and
blonde,
sexy.
flowing hair.
She only becomes super bitchy when she's, she's getting red down there.
Is that one red spot?
Winner. Yeah. Her gas giant.
So.
Today on Three Dudes Babbling, we talk about fucking planets.
It's a typical.
That's pretty much what Thanos does. So
Yeah, right.
Ah! That was funny.
Good one.
I take his shit all the time. Not you.
Today on
Don't
Three
try.
Dudes Babbling.
Joey kills himself today.
He's baffling.
But I'm definitely marrying Jupiter because I like conflict.
I get off from it.
I like conflict. All right, well done, sir.
So, like I said, fucking Uranus.
Yeah, all right.
Kill Mars.
Good.
I don't like what they're doing.
Well, guess what? We'll be going to war.
Good. Good.
Well, here's a question
You
for
like
you guys.
conflict, sir.
What's everybody's planet?
Everyone's planet.
What?
Yeah, what's the planet everyone lives under, like your zodiac planet?
Oh fuck, I don't know.
Oh,
We could just
I
throw
don't even
that
know
out
my
there.
zodiac.
I'm taking astronomy
I
just
live-
because like I know
I
a
live
bunch of
on
girls are gonna be there and like chicks
Ah.
will love
Oh my
when you
God.
know
See how
like stuff
thirsty-
like that.
See how thirsty and desperate he is to have sex.
I think we all are down here.
Yeah, don't even fucking throw me under the bus like that.
Yeah. Just we all are
Jupiter's
down
my
here.
planet, and I'm
This
marrying
is
Jupiter, so it
creepy.
works.
Awesome.
Because I'm a Sagittarius, ladies.
Me too.
Oh,
Jupiter
wait,
Sagittarius,
no,
bro.
Okay, now next one. Socrates, Aristotle, or Plato, like actual Plato, like you play with it.
You gotta fuck that Play-Doh.
I was gonna
Fuck that play. That was very determined, man.
You want
the only logic.
ASMR to fuck that Plato.
Fuck that Plano. Yes. Oh, listen to it in the container.
Oh god.
Oh Lord.
Ben, have you done this before already?
No,
I'm getting worried,
listen,
man.
listen.
He's like 6
We
years
were
old.
we
this
were
is
all
Mark's
really
flashlight.
curious children.
I have a video after
Wait,
this that
wait.
I want to show you guys.
Like, we could play it on air too, unless you don't want it on air.
It's a Comedy Central thing. Out of context, it's weird,
Okay.
but it's a Comedy Central piece, and I was in tears. I was laughing so hard.
We'll save that.
I'm gonna marry Plato. I can
what
build up my wife.
What are the choices? What are the choices here?
Socrates, Aristotle, or Plato.
Not Plato, like the
Not Plato.
Not the philosopher.
not the closet.
Yeah, not the closet.
Such good deals.
I know.
Here comes Socrates the closet again. Is that to no good?
I'm gonna, like I said, marry Plato.
Mhm.
And build whatever I want. Give her big old honkers.
Big old bitties.
Big old booties.
Big old booty.
I'm gonna give her a big personality.
Oh my, yeah.
You do that.
Well, how are you going to have conflict with Play-Doh?
You're right.
If it doesn't hold shape, I don't know.
If it gets a little too wet.
Too
Yeah.
wet, yeah.
I can say, hey.
Dries out.
What are you doing over there? You're letting yourself go.
You're letting yourself go.
If you don't keep it moist enough.
You had
But if
wait.
I feel like if I'm talking to Socrates or Aristotle, they go, why? And they just keep questioning. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
There's all your
I'm sick of
conflict that you
I'm
need
sick of
right
your
there.
Philosophical shit. Get out of here. So I'm killing both of them.
I wouldn't kill. I was going to say, is that an option for this one? Can I kill both of them?
It's just the marry or kill.
Yeah, can I just
marry or
have
kill.
Play-Doh?
Well, Socrates touched little boys, so I'm killing Socrates.
That's
Yeah,
rough.
kill him.
I'm
That
marrying
wouldn't hurt the world.
Aristotle because that dude's a fucking genius, and I'm fucking Plato because it gets dry, and that's continually. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah,
So,
that'd be a good first time, but after
So
that, it's
Play-Doh-
just dry.
what are you doing?
I think we're married Play-Doh, so I like the flexibility. You can change over time in a good way. And yeah,
You can always buy a new jar of Play-Doh.
I'm always.
Instant
Why'd you
wife.
say it like that?
You can always buy a new jar of Play-Doh.
All right, Paula Dean.
Just throw some butter in there. It's fine.
He was showing me a video. It was like YouTube poop or something like that. It was
Oh
Paula
my
Dean.
God.
It was Paula Dean, and she goes, "Now you gotta add some more butter." And she goes, "Add some more. Hey, bake it for 3 hours and put some butter in it."
Oh, it's like the same audio clip. That they just dump 3 tablespoons of ground butter.
Zach, what is the easiest recipe you know? Can you explain it in that voice?
In that voice, the easiest recipe I know. Okay.
Like cereal or something?
Yeah. So, hey y'all, we're gonna make some eggs today. So pretty much all you do is take a pan, heat her up real good, put it on like 7 out of 10 because you don't want to burn your eggs. And you throw some butter in there. Like most people would be like, oh, I'll take a tablespoon. No, I throw the whole stick per egg. And then you take the eggs, you crack them, you can scramble them in a bowl, you can just put them right in there. It doesn't matter. Do it your heart's content. Take some salt, put it in there, and then just right before you're done, unicorn tears, and with a little butter, just put it in there, and boom, and serve. Done.
And serve.
Enjoy.
Well done, sir.
That really-
Wait, that sounds delicious. Can we do that
Can
now?
we make eggs now?
Wait,
We're doing
I made
this
eggs
later.
this morning.
does anybody have any unicorn tears?
That's Paul Dean's special secret.
Or something else.
Unicorn tears, that kind of like men's tears.
No, unicorn tears is just LSD. Like that episode of Futurama where Bender learns how to cook. And he gets that like glass vial, and they're like, "Huh, it was just LSD."
Oh my god.
What a fucking
Oh
show.
my god.
Futurama.
That hits
Futurama.
close to home. 'cause
So-
I have family from Tennessee, and that's like
How they
every
talk.
that's everyone I'm
Yeah.
related to.
So, we have 2 more.
Mhm.
Well,
Okay.
fuck, marry, kill.
This first one pertains to half of us, and then the second one pertains to the other half.
Yes. So this one's towards you
Okay.
guys.
Okay.
Fuck, marry, kill. Me, Alec, or Joe.
Okay. Let's see. I'll fuck Joe. Marry you. And kill. I don't know. That's just randomized, guys. Oh my god.
Yeah, we have.
You chaps.
Kind of
What
toss
are
the coin.
what are you
in
guys
there.
thinking? See, I'm just watching Zach, watching his brain work.
He's like,
there's,
who would be a good,
there's
who
reasoning
would be a
behind
good
everything.
person to be in a relationship with? Who would be freaky? Who would just?
All right, I
There's
got
Joe.
I would marry Joe. He seems like he's gonna have his shit together in the future and be able to provide for me very well. And he'll take care of me.
You're so wrong, but thank you. You're so wrong.
Your personality describes that to me, so that's how I read you. Keep it up. Otherwise, you're gonna be knocked off here in a second.
Not got off.
I would
knocked off.
fuck Alec because definitely a good fuck. Known him a long time.
We got history.
Hers were, yeah. We got some history together. And Josh, I couldn't kill you, but I would say I'd have to fuck you too because the brother combo would be very sweet.
Eiffel Tower.
Oh, right! You'd be Eskimo brothers and real brothers.
The best kind of brothers.
Are you guys Eskimo brothers already?
No.
Not yet. We're
Yeah.
almost.
Oh shit!
Soon.
Almost.
Almost.
Please.
Working on it.
That's my goal. Is to become Eskimo brothers with like Joey or something. So we have a group chat, and just randomly I'm like, guys, can we become Eskimo brothers? I'm like, fuck all of our exes.
God.
Let's just run train on all of them.
All down here, get them all in a group, and all of us, and just have a giant orgy.
Alright, now listen, you guys are all gonna sit here.
There's gonna be females everywhere.
Don't bring up-
Those-
That's already how it is down here. Don't bring a blacklight down here ever.
Oh god.
Oof.
What am I sitting in?
You don't know.
My ass is stuck to the chair.
And Zach,
I've been scraping this off.
Should wear pants to this.
that's the greatest line to like ever just introduce you to. Oh shit! I should have brought pants.
Should have put on my long pants.
Bad choice on the athletic shorts.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna do what Will did, but I'm gonna marry. I'm terrible with names. Like I've forgotten all your names already, and they've been said multiple times.
I'm Buster Cherry.
Alright, Buster
I'm
Cherry.
Captain Astronaut.
I'm gonna
That's
marry the
Uncle
captain,
Uncle Astronaut.
but I'm gonna fuck Buster and
Say it.
Uncle.
Say it.
And you'll be saying Uncle.
Say my name.
Uncle!
I saw that hesitation. He's like, I know what I'm about to say.
Hey man, there's no shame here.
Not with
Say my name.
Uncle. Not with Uncle.
So you're gonna fuck Uncle Buster?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's our duo name.
Alright, so our last fuck, marry, kill is Zach, Ben, Will for us.
Cool.
Joe, do you want to go first? Or?
I'm marrying Will. I fucking love that guy. Fucking Will.
Damn.
I don't know. I don't want to kill either of you.
Which is
That's on the table. You can just fuck them both.
Yeah, I'll probably fuck them both. At the same time.
So this is what I'm gonna do: fuck all three of you guys and marry all three of you.
Oh,
Polygamy.
okay.
Polygamy.
I like it.
What are you?
Plural
gay?
husbands. I
Alright,
love
so you're Mormon now.
Hey, plural husband, not a bad idea.
Bum,
Are you-
bum, 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 bum,
Are you gonna hope that we do well financially and then kill us off later?
Yes.
Oh,
That's
man.
what I'm hoping.
He's just gonna wean us out one
That's
by
a
one.
lot
Just
of
like
pots.
he's going
So-
Henry VIII on it. He's just gonna marry us and just like kill us off
So-
one by
You
one.
didn't give me a son. How can I give you a son?
So like, once one of you guys pisses me off, I'm like, I like kill him.
All of a sudden, somebody's taking you to another room.
And then you guys go, hey, where did Will or Zach or Ben go? And you're like, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
He disappeared in one of McCready's black bags.
Who do you think
He
would
took him
survive the
away.
longest in that case? Answer that.
Who would survive the longest?
If you're gonna marry
Not
all
Zach.
of them.
Well, if you're looking for conflict, yeah, I'm out. I'm first to die. I'm a non-confrontational. Like, look at. I mean, you can't see me, but I'm not gonna fight anybody anytime soon. So,
Same here. Same here.
Mhm.
I think.
You know what? I don't want to marry any of you. I'm just gonna fuck all of you.
that's cool.
Cool.
I'm into that.
Down. All right.
But like, all
Time
right.
and place.
Since
It
here's
would-
a question, since you guys are mostly fucking all three of us at the same time. Since we're doing it, we have to add another layer. It's gonna be right after a show,
Ooh.
so we're just gonna be gross.
No.
Wait, do you mean even better?
Gross
Like-
in skinny
Yeah,
jeans.
You're giving me an incentive now.
You're welcome.
Dude, your next show, we're
No,
all
I
gonna
want
be
you to
waiting
stick
backstage
around.
just with
No pants, on. just-
condoms.
I'm gonna
Just
flash
rows
you
of
guys into the
condoms.
next show if I'm gonna go to it.
Run upstage.
I
Right
might
on
get
stage.
I might get kicked out, but
No, you gotta wait till after the show, which is after
I thought you were
work.
gonna get kicked out last time.
don't worry about it. It's your call. Your call. So we're just trying to decide what we want to do next.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do you guys want to do Battle of the Ages or Would You Rather?
Ooh.
Battle of the Ages.
What is Battle of the Ages?
What the fuck
Okay.
is...
we'll do.
We'll do
Wait,
one.
did we talk about that one already?
We'll do one Battle of the
The first one?
Ages. No.
Okay.
We'll do one of the Battle of the Ages and
And
like,
then we'll do. I had 5 laid out, but we don't have to do all 5.
I
yeah,
kinda
because
wanna
we are an hour 15, guys.
We can...
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So this-
No,
Does
here's
it,
what we
does
can
it feel
do.
like it?
No.
No.
Not really.
Exactly.
Wait,
Can
I
you
have an
feel
idea.
it?
Two-parter.
2-part episode?
Yeah.
I mean, are you guys down for that?
I don't care.
Because
Cool.
we can, like, do
We
the...
ain't doing shit
We can
today.
do the serious... No. We cut this one in half.
No.
We do, like...
We'll
We'll figure it out.
So we're gonna end this episode and we're gonna record another one right now.
Okay.
So
Wait, at an hour 15?
no. Wait, what?
Fuck it, let's just keep going. Fuck it. Long one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I,
let's just keep going.
I actually have
Oh,
to
man.
take. I have
Cool.
to take an exam at 3:20. So.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
for
good.
sure.
I mean, you're
Okay.
good cutting it anyway.
So, to
to
kind of introduce you guys to what Battle of the Ages is. Okay, so you take 2. I was explaining this to Zach earlier before you guys got here. You take 2 like armies, fictional or non-fictional. Like the first time we did the bourgeoisie versus the Spanish Inquisition.
Okay.
Isn't the
It was a good one. Whatever.
Sounds too smart for me, but
The
okay.
bourgeois.
Historical armies, whatever. So for this one,
Yeah, this one's too smart for Will.
we'll we're gonna do the Flying Monkeys army.
Okay.
From Wizard of Oz.
I know what that
Wizard
is.
of Oz,
Yes,
yeah. Versus Ash Ketchum and his 5 Pokemon.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Which 5 Pokemon?
Pikachu.
Dude,
gotta
the
be in
dream
there.
team, man. Charizard,
Pikachu,
Pikachu. What? Did he keep
Blastoise.
Blastoise around? Yeah.
Did he keep?
I think he dumped off Bulbasaur at one point. Didn't
Well,
he?
yeah,
Because
everyone
nobody
does.
wants fucking Bulbasaur.
Everyone
I thought he
does.
kept like Squirtle,
Pidgeotto?
Like, he just
Yeah,
let
I'm pretty
Charizard-
sure he
like,
didn't-
let Charmander get to Charizard, and everybody else was like stuck in square one.
Yeah. No, he had a like Pidgeotto's full form, I think, at one point, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, you
Pidgeotto.
let Butterfree
Pidgeotto,
go.
yep.
Yeah,
Like
like
a
a little
wimp.
bitch.
Yeah, like
We talked
bitch.
about this in an episode, which Ash Ketchum.
Ketchum's a bitch compared
He
to
is.
Red.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm.
somehow he
And
came
any
out
of the
top.
other Pokemon games,
Yeah, come on,
like
top.
Red, he's kind of the shit. Kind of.
He's got 15
Fucks.
badges. He
Oh,
went
yeah.
international.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, no big deal. I'm just fucking.
And-
And then he's like, who's this Ash guy?
Fuck this guy. Why is he taking all my...
Ash just shows up at home and, like, Red's fucking his mom. Mr. Mom's like, I don't know what to do.
A male jinx.
Oh,
Fucking a male jinx.
Pokemon.
That's what
Oh,
Ash
Lord.
Ketchum does.
Alright. So think about that, though.
That's like furry evolved.
It's like bestiality plus.
You gotta pay for it. It's not just a free version anymore.
Hey, do you guys want to go see a Pokemon show?
No ads.
That's how Ash funds his travels.
Oh my
Pimps out his
God.
jinx.
Pimps out his Pokemon.
I got a jinx, so I got an alleyway over here. $10, man. We need to eat. We're trying to get to the next town.
It's like I have
She's like,
Pikachu
Miss-
or Misty. Take your pick.
Missy ain't doing shit. She doesn't want to put out her
Electric
legs.
Mouse, 11-year-old.
Brock Brock ain't doing
Oh,
shit
Lord.
either. No one wants to fuck
Brock
a
can't
Brock.
even see.
Brock's blind, man.
The
Brock's an
animator,
adult.
the animator created just
Yeah, yeah.
lines on
Brock
his
has a
face.
kid, doesn't he? Or it's like his little brother or something like that.
I'll use my trusty frying pan as a drying pan.
See, I loved the fact that Brock was literally the thirstiest character ever.
I
Yeah,
relate.
wasn't he going after
Like,
Misty forever?
Ever.
No, he was going after every Nurse Joy.
All the Nurse
Oh,
Joys.
Nurse
and
Joyce.
Officer Judy, or
Mm,
whatever her name
thick.
is.
Oh yeah, there's like a million of them too.
Yeah, they all look the same.
Alright, wait, so what do we gotta do with this one? We gotta like...
Who would win?
Oh, bro, if Charizard's on a team, it's definitely Pokemon.
Yeah, because I mean they're just monkeys. Like
Yeah.
you light them on fire, done.
Toast. I don't care how many
Easy.
hordes of monkeys from the evil underworld
Well, it's like
can
take-
come.
If we gotta
Right.
mesh the worlds, like you gotta take Pokemon mechanics. They're flying type, dude. They're toast. Pikachu, game over.
Oh shit, you're right.
Oh,
Easy.
shoot, because they're not grounded.
Elite Four, done.
Can't shock 'em.
Dude, but like I said, Charizard.
It'd be like
That's all you need.
That's
Think
all you
about
need.
the monkeys, though.
But it's like just Zubats all day, man.
But
Fuck
they
you,
they
man.
fly.
So does Zubat.
so does
Stop.
Charizard.
Stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, if you have a bunch of monkeys going at it with a freaking like
A
bat or
dragon,
something like
dude.
that, like a sword. I mean, Zubat comes
Think
up
about
because
it.
he's like the only one flying up or whatever, and they just
But think about it. These flying monkeys couldn't even stop a girl, a tin can,
oh god damn
a
it,
scarecrow,
And a lion.
and a lion. No, the lion's pretty badass, but he
No,
was
he was a pussy.
courageous. But he had the courage all the time.
It was within.
It was within.
What? Spoilers?
I've never seen The Wizard of Oz.
Gotta do that one.
So
then.
flying monkey's gonna win.
Get out of here.
Didn't
Depends on
Ash
how
have
many
there
Dragonite
are.
too?
Ash Ketchum winning
Probably
the
at
only
one point.
battle ever.
Yeah, didn't people just give him pity badges?
Seems like it. It seems like he cried a lot. He didn't really win that often.
Why was he always bitching? There was always something.
He's 10.
You know what? He never
He never
actually won
aged.
a gym badge.
He never aged.
Every
He was 10
single
that
over a
entire
decade.
time.
Team Rocket came in and he defended Team Rocket from stealing the Pokemon,
Two
and they gave
idiots.
him a badge.
Two
You're
idiots.
right. He was getting his ass handed to
It would-
every battle.
It would be like they'd be down to their last two Pokemon.
Yeah.
And like he'd be getting his ass fucking kicked, and then
Boom.
Jesse
Ceiling
and
caves
James.
in, and Jesse and fucking Team Rocket show up.
Team
and-
Rocket, the two incompetent
Yes.
people in
The
Team
most,
Rocket.
most incompetent Rocketeers.
Listen, if we're being real right now, I'd fuck Jesse.
You'd probably fuck James.
Wait, what
too.
about James and like his drag?
There? Hold on.
Because he
There was
dragged a lot.
there was an episode where he was wearing a bikini and had legit boobs. I don't think it aired in the States. or
Wait, I'm gonna
anything.
find it 'cause I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, he had boobs. Like, I don't know if he got like whatever the.
I feel
the
like
transplant.
I feel like whoever was doing that episode, like they were just like, dude, how funny would it be if we drew boobs on James? And he's just like, fuck it, do it.
He's got legit boobs.
What? And he's wearing lipstick and all that too.
Legit.
What?
What?
Boobies.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's only one episode, guys.
So he was a trainee for one episode, and
I
it
have
was
no
like,
idea
alright,
he
for
was
the
a
next
trainee
one, he's still
transvestite.
gonna be James. So
That's crazy.
So
Charizard's gonna kick everyone's ass and light everyone
But-
on fire. That's
So
what I'm
remember
going
the
with.
episode Charizard didn't want to do anything. He's a lazy
Oh yeah,
prick.
he was
He was
a
being
dick.
insubordinate.
He was a
but
dick.
Yeah.
So we got.
sometimes you gotta smack a giant dragon around.
and then
you
he
know,
docked
like
his
Respawn,
pay,
yeah.
and he was like, "Fuck, I got."
Shit.
Hey, you listen to me, big giant dragon. You get into this ball, you understand? And you're gonna.
Then he toasts your
gonna-
head.
Yeah.
Okay.
How did Ash survive that? This is bullshit. This is unrealistic. I'm calling bullshit on Pokemon.
Starting a war.
With the flying monkeys.
Bro, you
yes.
know
what?
what's going
Hey.
down.
How many monkeys we talking? Like 10,000?
Dude, a
20,000?
horde.
How
There
much
was
is
a
horde?
lot of them.
There were
Well, we
there were
also-
definitely a lot of them. It was definitely army worthy.
Yes.
Yeah, it blotted out the sun there. Flying monkeys.
I'm being like the Russians, just sending all the flying monkeys at the Pokemon.
You know what? You're gonna lose a couple. That's known.
Yes.
You're gonna break a
They're
couple
gonna
legs.
All right.
Yeah.
They make
It's the
big
same thing
arm
with
knives.
zombies. All right, they may be slow, but they'll get you with the numbers.
Yeah.
Always get you with the numbers.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the zombies.
See?
Dude, I don't care how many monkeys there are. I got a dragon that breathes fire. I don't know what no one's understanding. His tail's on fire, for God's sake.
But if it goes out,
He's dead.
he's done.
What, are we fighting in the rain then? You can't put that on me now.
What if a monkey comes with a bucket?
Yeah.
Yeah, what if he
bucket.
just sneaks up behind and
That's
just
a
like
good point,
covers
though.
it? He just
It
snuffs
does.
out that fire.
Or if he pees on it, because monkeys have been known to use their shit and piss to fight.
What if they piss in his
What's it,
mouth and he
Zach
can't
has
breathe
a-
fire
That's
anymore?
a
No,
that's
that's
a
Ash.
detail that could thwart Charizard, because if we're staying contextual to the monkeys, you would associate them with like water, because water is what killed the witch. In the end,
I just think of the future.
This is why. This is why.
so
we
now
need
it's
to
like
learn.
they have another.
But the monkeys wouldn't have water, because why would they kill their...
But they could. There's enough to carry.
They've
At
been
least
And
they
they're
have-
flying, and they're flying, so it's like
But
you
that-
sit in
that's
there,
the
you put it into
detail
a
that's in there.
catapult, and then all of a sudden it's raining.
All I know is it's gonna be there's blood's gonna be shed.
blood will
Blood
be
will
shed. There will be thousands strewn dead.
All of
Some
Ash's
Pokemon.
all of Ash's Pokemon may still be healthy and alive,
Ash
but
is
Ash
gonna-
will not be.
Ash will be ashen.
Yeah, he will be Ash.
Can we do this Battle of the Age, the second one?
Sure.
The
All right,
blue
yeah,
one?
let's
'Cause
go.
I don't understand the first contestant.
All right, so we're gonna leave that in the air.
Stalemate.
Like the monkeys.
Stalemate, yeah, stalemate for now. Second one, we have a skyscraper boob,
Like an actual boob.
like an actual boob the size of a skyscraper,
Wow.
versus 10,000 blue-footed boobies.
Mr. Arnold's favorite bird. My favorite bird.
Dude,
I forgot
don't
about
know
that
what.
bird. You ever hear of a blue-footed booby? I forgot.
Yeah,
those
I
things
know what the
existed.
movies are, but what is this giant boob doing?
It's literally...
Is it stationary or does it move?
it's squirting milk all over.
Oh man!
It's winning then.
It's lactating.
Did you guys play the new Zelda?
Yeah.
Okay, it's like what's
The ostriches.
no, it's like the elephant that's constantly making it rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except it's a boob just constantly
Ew.
making it rain.
Just lactating
Well,
all
if the
over
boobs
the
can't
city.
do anything, like I think the boobies would
Well, it's no.
take the
it's
single boob
Have
out.
you not seen that video of that woman crushing shit with her boobs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the watermelons.
Yeah, that was
And, like beer
terrifying.
That
cans.
was terrifying.
She's like-
Can you imagine that with your head? Like just.
Concussion.
But like, okay, so
So we
like,
have a giant
it's
boob
this-
that's constantly
it's this
lactating.
like, let's say it's this water bottle. Oh boy, no, it's this water bottle.
For
But
the
if
listeners,
the-
he
the-
picked up a Starbucks cup and called
then-
it a water bottle.
And then revealed a water bottle behind it.
Ah.
So if this is the general shape, it's not good. But if they came in on ground level, because they could either be flying or walking, and just
How about 5,000?
are they flightless?
I
And they
think- I
peck
think they-
around the bottom, and
They can
thus
just kind of like break the
drain
boob
it.
down.
Like, but here's the thing: if
Drain
it drains out through the bottom,
Is this like
it's
a
like
balloon?
see, it's kind of like
theoretically, yes.
it's kind of like another stalemate.
Yeah,
because
'cause
if they
they're gonna
drain it
drown.
to defeat it, they're gonna
It'll
drown.
They're
flatten
gonna all
out in the
drown.
middle,
It's the ultimate sacrifice.
Smash them.
But then who's
But 5,000.
They took
is-
down the giant boob. The boobies have conquered.
But one booby could be left standing.
I was gonna say
They
there
could
could
fly away.
be there.
So it could be a victory, a
flightless?
flawless victory.
No, they fly. But what if they
Okay.
do they dance?
Oh,
That
look
dance
at the
that they
boobie.
do?
That's
So
the
what if they
victory
turned
dance.
the boob on?
This is happy
Whoa.
feet.
No, that's
They
the
stimulate
victory
the
dance.
They stimulate
Areola.
the areola.
Honestly, I think the blue-footed booby one, because like you said, if there's anything they could do to the giant boob, they can do it, and the booby can step away and live.
Yeah, look how
Just
sharp
one
these
of them.
beaks are too. That would hurt.
Oh
that would,
shit!
That would hurt. Wow.
They are.
All right, so I think the 10,000 blue-footed boobies.
Yeah,
Yeah, 10,000. I missed that. Yeah.
that's big.
That's a lot.
That is a lot of boobs.
Just think of the
See,
victory dance after, though.
That would be.
That'd be earth shaking.
Earth shaking.
Wait, wasn't that a thing on Ice Age with the dodos?
Hmm.
How all the dodos became extinct because they were trying to steal the nut from the crazy wacko squirrel. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah, the dodos.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Yeah, they're
not
in
doing
space
well.
now. That's what Ice Age has become.
Mhm.
They're in space.
They're in space.
Yeah.
face.
Captain Astronaut's leaving it.
Captain Astronaut.
Wait, I think we were missing it because I think it was astronaut,
Astronaut.
not astronaut.
Astronaut.
There was,
Ass.
it was N-
There's a
N-
nut at the end of there,
yeah.
Oh,
I am
there's always a
son of
nut.
astronaut.
One way or another is a nut.
All right, so we're gonna finish up this podcast, as delightful as it's been, with a couple would you rather's.
All right.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
All
This
right.
is this is for the squad.
Squad?
This is for the squad.
Screw squad. Please don't.
Okay, so would you rather join the circus as the world's ugliest person attraction, or masturbate 15 times a day?
I'm joining
I already
the
do
circus.
one of those things. So.
You're disgusting.
I would probably have to join the circus as the ugliest person in the world.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one too.
I'd still be able to masturbate, but dude, 15 times a day is
That's a little
It's a lot.
excessive.
that is.
That's a lot.
Do you even?
My
Does it get hard after that?
No.
It's
I mean,
just like
yeah,
You're just
it does.
just
smacking
placid
around
Yeah,
on
and
shit.
it's
to
it's
get
like
off,
raw.
doorknobs.
it's
and
like at
stuff.
the end of
You're not even coming at that point. It's just like stop.
There's nothing even going
air.
it's like,
Like,
have you
just
ever emptied like a bag of flour?
I feel like we
It's
have
like
to,
that.
Just dried up.
I feel like we have to change that one a little bit. Like 15 times a day for like,
No, 15 times a day.
No, it's just 15 times a day.
but like for a
Well,
certain amount
eventually
of
you
time, for, like-
retire as
like a
the
week.
ugliest person in the world.
for like
No,
Yeah, eventually.
that's a job for life.
Okay, so then
Well,
masturbate
until someone
15
else
times a
uglier.
day until you're 67.
excuse me.
Retirement.
I got 44
yeah.
years of that.
Well, you know, like lions have sex like 40 times a day.
Dude, they're
male
just
lions.
Lions?
they are
Yeah.
mad.
Oh my
great
god.
creatures.
They are just ravenous.
Majestic.
Um,
Just like their nut.
what? That's actually a funny question. I was just on the way with him, and I was just talking about. I don't know why I said. I was like, I should have joined the circus. I said it on the way to this podcast, but
That's how Steve-O got famous.
yeah.
He was in the circus, and they just found him, and they're like, "This guy's funny."
Oh my god.
Okay.
Alright, so
I'm joining the circus.
he already masturbates 15 times a day.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the circus.
Circus.
But I
Circus?
said I'd do the circus, so I can
Oh.
stop doing that. It's
Oh,
a
fair
problem.
enough.
I mean, you could
help.
still do it if you want.
No, it's not fun.
Everyone circus?
Circus.
Circus. I'm starting to go blind in one eye, so I'll go with the circus.
What? Who said that?
Alright, so
can't see.
speaking of lions,
Oh God.
Oh boy.
would you rather be replaced in your group of friends by a porpoise masquerading as you? Or wear a slutty French maid costume whenever you leave the house?
Ooh.
I'm looking good. I'm wearing the slutty maid outfit all the time.
I'd have to agree.
Yeah.
I could
Because-
hire
dang.
myself out and make a lot of money.
You don't have to be a prostitute.
But I want to be.
Well, like, if you're in the maid costume, you could either go be a maid or a prostitute. It doesn't matter.
Or both.
Professional
Yeah,
work.
yeah,
Clean
yeah.
your
There's
house.
options. You've got
I'll
options.
clean your
now.
house and, your cock.
And your house, like your whole house. Everybody in it, whatever.
Everyone in it.
It's yeah. I'm doing that because
Easy.
who doesn't like a good time? And I get paid for it.
Honestly, I would kind of want to see what it would be like having a porpoise masquerade as me. Like, does he... My
Sorry.
one question, would he have to, like, kill me to cut my face off?
No, he would be just dressed as you. And like with like a little bit of a beard, like drawn on.
Would he be like a psycho serial porpoise that is like Leatherface and
I would hope not.
is murderous?
No one would notice for a while. Like imagine like no one would like Alec, are you okay? You've been acting weird.
Has anybody else noticed how much he wants to swim lately?
Just ask him.
Just puts glasses on and a hat, like indistinguishable.
Oh, God.
It's like Superman and Clark
Yeah.
Kent. The only thing he changes his glasses and which side his hair parts. Like, oh man, can't tell.
Superman. Oh.
The ability to have a part flexibility like that is just already superhero level. Like, you can hard part it on both sides, like, damn.
Yeah,
For sure.
he's got a double cowlick.
All right.
But
On to the last one. Okay.
But they didn't answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's
They all
unanimous
said.
on
They
that.
all said
Yeah.
slutty.
Oh.
Slutty.
Yeah,
I just like
I
to
like,
be-
I like to look good
Yeah, you
and
do.
hot.
And do you also like to party?
I'm the only one that parties.
I know for a fact you don't party.
You don't know me.
Okay, you kind of know me. All right, last one. News gets out that you're the last surviving Nazi,
Oh. Okay.
or have an incurable disease that is slowly turning you into a garden gnome.
Oh man.
Nazi.
Nazi for you.
I mean,
That happened
yeah.
like
there-
recently.
there was a
In
guy-
the last 10 years, I think.
There was a guy who's living in Parma.
Was he really?
Yeah, he was a Nazi, and they shipped him back to Germany.
Oh, I do remember that.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that did happen
I didn't
recently.
remember that at all.
Mm-hmm. He was in like a wheelchair or something. They made like, a big
Oh,
deal
yeah.
over it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because what kind of retribution are you getting at that point? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna die in 3 years.
yeah.
Why
You're gonna
don't you?
die next month.
It's kind of the same thing with this whole Bill Cosby thing. Like, he's 90,
Yeah.
and they're putting him in prison. Like,
I mean, to be fair, he does deserve it.
well, yeah, but I mean, how long is he alive?
Yeah. It's like when somebody gets to like. I
Well,
guess it's
on
kind
the
of a
plus side for
principle.
Bill Cosby, at least he's getting some every night.
Oh my God, you went there.
I like the women's when we're asleep.
Who invited Bill Cosby?
Just take a sip of this, you'll feel great.
I don't know if you guys saw, but like after he got like convicted, he did the who thing like.
Oh yeah, no, he did that. Yeah, he did that whole thing.
Oh my
Like
God.
the cameras were on him, and he just like.
And then I'm pretty sure when
Oh, it was great.
his trial started, he said the Fat Albert hey hey hey. Like as he got out, he was like hey hey hey. I think it was a joke to him. He's like, yeah, I didn't just rape a bunch of women.
Well, sometimes you're in that kind of situation. Humor is like, just comes out.
I
You gotta
guess.
make jokes because you're
Yeah.
screwed.
I guess.
You're screwed. You know.
All right. Sorry, one more.
One more,
One
all right,
more,
let's
just
do it.
because these were pretty good.
Ooh, cool. That was a good.
All
one.
right. You're a meter maid, but you're also a reindeer. Or perform in a SeaWorld show as a dolphin.
Dude, I would be the
Oh,
fucking
wow.
dolphin.
Yeah.
I would totally be a dolphin.
Those handlers are hot.
Dude, that might be captivity, but bro, you're getting fed on a
Fuck
very
SeaWorld.
consistent basis. You're getting treats. You get to look sweet as fuck in the water, doing tricks and stuff for people.
Doing
hella
flips
good
and
shit.
shit.
Yeah, I'm smart. I'm a dolphin, so
You have sex for pleasure.
Yeah.
That is the main
So
thing.
much of your life is not changing.
yeah.
Let's see
It's
the
like you're in a pool.
Yeah,
See, the trainers
all
might
day.
actually be having sex with you though.
Oh,
I
That's
have
the
heard
thing.
that's a thing, yes.
People have sex with dolphins.
Yes, Wet Goddess is some guy wrote a book about it.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Shoot.
well then.
You know what? I would probably be the meter maid because I'd probably be living in Zootopia. I
What a
love.
great
I love
movie.
this. I love that movie.
Michael Keaton.
Try
hate that song.
everything. I love it.
And Zach?
What about you, buddy?
Oh, I'd be the dolphin, 100%, easy.
I mean, fuck SeaWorld, but
Dolphin.
But thanks for coming on our show, guys.
Yeah,
no
thank you
problem.
for having us.
Is there any shows coming up that you guys want to promote? Anything?
Yeah, we
The
got
19th.
September 19th, the
Slaves
Escape
and
the Fate
Escape the
Slave
Fate.
show. That's going to be awesome.
It's gonna be at the Foundry in Lakewood.
We're playing a couple more shows coming up. August, 14th, I think we have one.
August 14th, we're at Mahal's.
Mm-hmm.
And then August 26th, we're out in Sandusky somewhere.
Yep.
And then I don't remember the
Some
venue.
shindig.
just in the lake.
Do you guys have like it posted on your Facebook or?
Yeah, it'll all be
Yeah.
posted up.
Okay.
What about on Spotify or anything?
You
You don't know how to do that, do you?
Nope.
No, it's, that's a whole nightmare that I'm still trying to dive into, actually. Getting that stuff to work on there.
I understand that feeling.
Nightmare.
It sucks.
For
But
sure.
thanks for listening. Follow them on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube.
Instagram at Got Complexions, Facebook at Got Complexions.
We'll tag it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Put everything in the description. Don't forget to follow us as well.
Definitely. These guys are awesome.
Mhm.
Hilarious.
You're awesome.
Oh, thanks.
You're awesome.
You're
What I'll
awesome.
say about that.
Oh, babes.
We just talked about fucking each other all day. You guys are awesome.
We're doing when Mike gets on.
All day.
But it was a lot of fun, guys.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for listening. Alec?
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks. And this is Dreamers by Complexion. Bye.
Oh, my heavy heart, gravity, complacency is the worst enemy. I'm on that beat from 9 to 5, I'm doing my best just to survive. I'm all without my sanity. I just need to decompress. The thoughts inside of a bottle, so I'll be right here, getting medicated. I digress, my soul don't rest, and from the less I'll make it